We're here at the Resist Ball because Lush is celebrating a huge milestone.
We're celebrating over $100 million of giving to grassroots organizations working on human rights, environmental justice, and animal protection.
Come join us in the celebration of resistance.
It's the Lush Resist Ball. It's happening. We're all here. Lush was one of the only places growing up that I felt safe as a queer kid. And I really believe that they do practice what they preach.
When we started out, we thought we would raise $1 million, and that would be really good. So to raise $100 million, we're absolutely delighted. 30 years ago, you would never dream that that is what we could do. And here we are doing it every day. And it is down to customers having the faith in us and giving us direction. I bloody love our customers.
Your curiosity, the questions that you ask, your joy in the stores. Thank you to all the customers.
It is really nice to see a company actually putting in the money, supporting these causes, supporting us, and supporting a better future.
More of us consumers want to see social benefit and impact where we shop. And Lush aligns with progressive social justice campaigns and values.
To know what Lush does along with having such great products is just phenomenal.
Do not let them make you feel small. We know without a shadow of a doubt that we who believe in inclusion, in LGBTQ rights, in immigrants' rights, in voting rights, in a safer, healthier world, we are in the majority. And they cannot make us small unless we let them. We are the ones we are waiting for.
The era that we're living in, I call the era of delusion. One of the things is trying to separate us from each other by putting these divisions. And the nastier you are, the more you lie, the more violent, the more hate-filled you are, it's like you're being rewarded. We have to reject that, love each other, come together, find common ground, and then where we need help from each other, provide that help. That's what's so great about Lush. You guys provide technical assistance, you provide funding, you provide community. And that's what we have to continue to do for all of us to survive this era.
There's always some skill you have to give to the movement, even if you don't think that there is. And find something that just kind of ignites that fire, and then I think you'll be in a good place.
Yeah.
I want to see what other organizations, again, going to be like Lush, and they're going to run to the fight, not run from the fight. But we got to find those allies who are really going to be in partnership in the trenches with us, not just by a sponsorship. I always like to say, we don't want a sponsor, we want a partner.
When you're working with grassroots, you're often working with very small groups of people. They've changed their way of life to make the difference that they feel is so needed. And to be able to give them the moral support, to give them the money that they need to do things. But I think a lot of the time it's to give them recognition. They're very, very powerful people, and I just absolutely adore and love working with them.
The day that we lost Joaquin did not lose his parents. And we are here fighting for our kid as long as it takes.
We're not going to stop campaigning about the issues that we care about.
Having that support gives us the time, the resources, the places where we can grow our movements to the scales that we need to win.
I had a client by the name of Hal Singer who was a Tulsa Race Massacre survivor. He's 100 years old. And he said, look, there's a lot of bad things that happen to black people in America, and we hardly ever get our just due. But we must always fight for our rights and our dignity. And that's what resistance means to me. Fighting for our rights and our dignity no matter what.
I think we should do a little toast to $100 million raised towards grassroots organizations, to always finding the light in the dark, and to the next 100 million.